Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? What's going on? Well, we're in the shop. We're gonna do a little bit of playing here. I want to show you guys something in here. Anyway, chores are all done. Never got all the snow moved yet, but we're working slowly at it. I got a trail right here coming out of the shop that we kind of cleared out a little bit. Got that other corral panel finished last night. You guys saw that. Pulled it out this morning. Chores are all done for this morning. So what's going on? Well, Quickie Q980 loader grapple. And remember I said a while back that the tine arm friggin' broke off? Jokingly, I was blaming CP. Well, it wasn't CP's fault. It was really nobody's fault, to be honest. Now, you guys might say I'm too hard on my equipment. Well, I'm going to show you something. And then you can all kiss my arse. How's that sound? So here's the tine. Right? There really was no weld on that son of a bitch. No penetrating weld on this hunk of steel, on this tine, to weld it solid into the plate, into this plate. You can see that, right? See, like it's flush, there's nothing. All of the weld was on the plate, but nothing on that over there, on that tine. I redid this one once already. This one broke off, same goddamn thing, and we redid it. So now we got to pull that one off and redo him. And you can be guaranteed I'm going to fuck these bolts up. By the looks of it, they are fucked. And now that it's Saturday and I won't be able to get bolts. Son of a bitch. So maybe we're not going to fix it today. Because when I go and take this off, that's part of this main arm bracket that holds this on for the grapple for all the tines. If I don't got bolts to replace those, because this one's all buggered. You see the threads on there? And that's from grabbing those big rocks when we're digging those big rocks out of the dirt and shit. That's what that's all fucked up from. And sometimes you can't be helped when you're grabbing some of the rocks that this thing has moved. But anyways, won't be able to use a grapple if I don't got these new bolts to put on it. And that bolt is actually bent right there. So I'll probably end up torch cutting it off. Okay, so scrap that idea. I was hoping, but I know I don't got any bolts that size. And it's Saturday, and my bolt supply shop in the city is closed on Saturdays. The bolt supply house is closed on Saturdays. So, wait. Nope, not big enough. That's only 4-inch, and I need at least 6.5. So, maybe we'll go on to doing something different then. Like cutting steel for another corral panel. This is a specialty order corral panel. So I'll just leave him until next week, and we'll make sure we get all the bolts. When I did this one, I didn't have enough bolts either, and I ended up using smaller fuckers. That one's not even overly tight. But the rest of them are good. But yeah, that could be a little bit bigger. Anyway, okay. Enough chit chatter. Let's shift gears and move to something different. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. We also have to go push snow at the neighbor's place again. So, there's a few jobs going on today. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, I think this video is going to be an equipment video. And basically, we'll start right here with what we're sitting in. So this is a 2003 McCormick MTX 110. And then we've got right there out here in the pasture, that is a I think they're a 1985 model, I think. But it's a Blanchard 60-foot medium duty harrow. It's not a diamond harrow, it's not a heavy harrow, it's in between. That's a 1973 GMC Brigadier with a screamer in it, a Detroit, and he don't run. And this thing right here, that's a home-built land drag, hay land drag, and it's got a broken lift cylinder in it. It needs repairs, and I'm gonna revamp it. I built it myself. It's built out of heavy I-beam steel, like 60 pounds per foot, and it's 32 feet wide. So we're gonna revamp it. It doesn't need to be quite so heavy. Anyway, let's get back to the yard, and then we'll talk some more over there. Alrighty, so over here we have a 90, I think it's a 95 Ford F-150 half-ton with a 6-banger, and right beside it is a 92 WW 13.5 foot stock / horse trailer, 2-axle. And right there is a 14-foot H&H dump trailer, and you guys have seen me use that thing lots. We bought that brand new in what the hell year was that? 2018, I think it was. It's only like 4 years old. Now into the real equipment lineup yard. And that thing right there, that's a 6-bale auto Stuker manual trip to drop the bales, but I got to do some work on it to make it work on our square baler. Okay, let's get around this stuff right here, and we'll start on that side over there and work our way around this way. So right there in front of us is a Massey 35. It's a 25-foot swather, pull type swather. We just bought that this past summer. It's a 1985 model. And then we have two versatile 2200 hoe drills. This one here, back you up, right there. So these ones right here, we bought a couple years ago, and they were set up for liquid fertilizer, but all of that stuff was rotten on them. So now we're using this set as a parts machine because we just picked up that set in the fall. And they're both 1983 models. Over here is a 24-foot deep till Morris 5 something or other cultivator, and then a white 271 21-foot tandem disc, a very old piece of shit diamond harrow bar, a Leon rock picker that was hydraulic drive, and then previous owners converted it to a manual. It works all right. A couple of home-built grapples. Here we have an 1180 or 1160, I mean. Now let me think here. Yeah, two 1160s. That one is a 96 model. We bought it used. And this one is a 97 model. We bought it new. Next is BR 7080. I bought it new in 08. And next to that is a BR 780, and it's a 96 we bought used. And then we have a Kuhn speed rake. It's a 12 wheel, 6 per side. So you can rake one at a time or two, bring two into one. With that, we bought it new in 08 or 09. And well, then there's the combine, MF 750. And that's our son's 2002 Dodge. And we have a 1033 square bale picker that is basically, it's scrap steel. We've robbed a lot of parts off of it for this and that. Just an old home-built sprayer that I picked up at a farm auction. And that green thing is an Owanta mix mill. If anybody needs some parts for an Owanta mix mill, let me know. I got one here. It's right there. And then we have an old co-op manure spreader. It needs a couple of parts that I can't get no more. And then, of course, you guys have seen the Kuhn Hydro Push full vertical manure spreader that we just picked up this past year, and it's a 2013. Next is the blue 20-foot stock trailer. I believe it's a 97 model. And here's a 2013 PJ 32-foot flat deck tandem goose. It's 12K axles. And then a 2015 24-foot low trail tag behind. Our 2003 F250 diesel right there. That I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not a 7 tree, it's a 6 liter. Snowblower, I don't know what year it is. It's from the 80s. It's an International 80. And the Jiffy bale processor, it's a Jiffy 900. Not 100% sure what year that thing is. I'm thinking a 90, in between 93 and 95. I got it in trade for some custom work I did for a guy. Custom cutting and baling. Okay, now Oh. Just about done, but not quite. Now inside the shop here, we have our Bobcat, which is an S205. It's a 2007 model. And it's got a brand new door on the front end. Yeah. You guys have seen that thing in use a few times, or most of you. Anybody that's relatively new might not have seen it, but McCormick again. Then Big Blue is a T6050. He's a 2010 model. We've had him for 6 years. Bought it used. He does all our field work. And then in here is an 8530 case inline square baler. And we bought him used at a farm auction back in I think it was 90, no, about 2001, roughly. 2001 or 2002, something like that, is when we bought him. And then over there, I can't remember the year, but it's a 15-foot, just a boat. It's just a boat with a 70-horse Evinrude on it. Nope, it's not a Johnson. Nobody gets to play with my Johnson. So that's just got the Evinrude. But yeah, and that baler, the only time it misses, when it's tuned in, the only time it misses a beat is when it runs out of twine. He works pretty friggin' hot damn. We did have some issues with the hydraulic pressure cylinder. There was that last year, the year before, and we had to get it rebuilt. So, and generally I just try to park him inside here. He's basically out of the elements. So yeah, and that's the equipment lineup. All done, just like that. Anywho, not sure what else I'll have show you guys. There ain't nothing else here for equipment. Lots of trailers. We ain't got no grain truck or nothing like that, not yet. There's stuff to come yet. So as time goes on, if you're on the farm, you're always upgrading this or upgrading that or purchasing something new. The grain auger over there is this. You can just kind of sort of see it. A grain auger right over there. That is a 6x30. Don't even know what the hell make it is. No idea. I bought the grain auger with a brand new 13-horse motor for 500 bucks. It works. Right now it needs a tire. So, alrighty. That's her. You guys all got the equipment to her. So, we'll talk to y'all later.